Welcome to the 4x2 Wagon Family Garage, and this weekend we are playing around with compressors. So we've been doing a lot of compressor comparison for other reasons, but here I want to share with you guys one of this compressor that this company has sent me from Amazon to compare with maybe some other compressors. And so that's what I'm doing. Let's take a closer look inside the bag. It's nice that they included a portable bag and the compressor. All the accessory looks pretty nice. I like the coil cord, keeps everything nice and tidy. Has a quick connect. Put that off to the side. And some adapters for basketball, inner tube, whatever. So this is nice. It's got a nice paint. I'm not sure if this is powder coated or if it's paint, but this has got like a glossy finish with a red matte finish. This looks very similar to the Smittybilt I have. It has a power on and off switch right here, and then a reset button for overload. Okay. This is a quick connect, and then this fits onto your valve stem. It just twists on. So we'll go through all that in just a little bit. Now, the funny thing is this compressor has no name, no model number. However, it looks identical to one other compressor that I think we all know what that is. Ooh, the Smittybilt. Right, so this is the very similar compressor as this. Both of these are 5.63 CFM, and they do a great job of inflating most size tires, around 35-inch tires, without too much problem. I've had my Smittybilt for almost 4 years, and it hasn't caused any problems whatsoever. So I don't expect this to, be better or worse. So one thing that I did in this review, and I'll leave a card right up here so you guys can click on that, comparing these two compressors as far as performance goes. So we've inflated my Range Rover tires 15 pounds from 20 pounds to 35 pounds. Both of these took roughly about a minute. The Smittybilt was about 10 seconds faster. But that being said, the Smittybilt, this particular one, is about $130 more than this guy right here. So is it that 10 seconds worth $130? I don't think so. Based on they're both made in China, I'm sure they both have about the same amount of warranty. I know that Amazon has like a 90-day warranty, but the gal that I've been communicating with has been very responsive, and I'm sure they will take care of you if anything goes wrong with this, just like they do with Smittybilt. They're very good. Now, so as far as performance goes and aesthetic looks, it's very similar to Smittybilt. It performed really well. They both sound the same. It's got this really nice, vibration platform on the bottom, which is nice because not very many compressors in this class have that. They just tend to rattle around and make a ton of noise. So they're both loud, don't get me wrong, but it's not bad. One thing that I wish that this thing had, that Smittybilt has, is this blow-by valve. So basically, if you guys watch my other video, and I'll leave a card right here, I modified the hose here so that you can handle my auto shut-off regulator. So when it reaches like 35 pounds, it shuts off, right? And then when it shuts off, there's a blow-by valve kicks in. It'll so that you don't burn up the compressor. I wish they had that with this one, but you can put in an electronic, cutoff switch. It's not too bad, but then you got to do a bunch of modifications. So, it's not a deal breaker for only $135 minus $10 off on Amazon. You can't go wrong. The hose that you get is identical as a Smittybilt. I believe this is like 26 feet or so. But I know it'll reach around your entire truck or your vehicle, no problem. It's got all these quick connects like this. So everything is very portable, and it comes with a nice small compact bag. And then it's got these little, this brass, screw-on valve stem things. So that being said, some of the downside are the same downside as the Smittybilt, which is this whole system right here. Because like if you guys watch my other video, and I'll leave another card right up here for you guys to check out. This gauge and this valve stem is a real pain in the butt because one, you're dirty, you're dusty, whatever. Last thing you want to do is take this little tiny valve stem, this valve threader, and then put it on the valve stem. It's a real pain in the butt. It really is. And then this gauge only reads the air that you have in your tire if you turn the air compressor off. Then it'll read the actual pressure that's in your tire. So what I did is, hold on. I modified the existing hose that you see on this air compressor to make it look like this. So basically what I did here is I added an inline shutoff valve so that when and then I added a quick connect to the valve stem. So then when I want to see the air pressure with this gauge, all I gotta do is turn this valve off like that, and then it'll read how much air is in my tire. I don't have to walk all the way back around to the compressor to turn it off, and then walk all the way back to see what kind of air I have in there, and then walk all the way back to turn it back on. Does that make sense? So that's what you got to do to read these gauges. That's why they're not designed very well, but it works, So if you guys are have little imagination, build stuff a little doohickey like this so you guys can read the tire pressure right there at the source. And I'll leave that card right here again so you guys can get to this video on how to do this. And this is like maybe 10 bucks to make because you're using existing hoses and whatnot. All right. So other than that, yeah, it's very good. It does about the same amount of job as your standard Smittybilt. So if you guys are looking at buying these compressors, I'm sure a lot of you have already done your reviews, looked close at the Smittybilt. Well, consider this one as well because one, it's over 100 bucks cheaper, and two, they're identical. All right. So if you guys have any questions or thoughts, leave those comments down below. And I will get back to all of you guys as usual. Just want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, or supporting our channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Until then, God bless and be safe out there in the COVID world.